MacVoices at CES. Yobe's technology can effectively extract voice from extreme background noise. Today's edition of MacVoices is supported by Kolide. Kolide is a fleet visibility solution for Mac, Windows, and Linux that can help you securely scale your business. Learn more at kolide.com/MacVoices. MacVoices is in Las Vegas for CES. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, we're in Eureka Park talking to Ron about Yobe, some speech. I'm not sure, Ron, is it speech detection software, speech recognition software, or sort of a crossover of both?
Well, what our technology does is voice extraction. So we are able to listen to audio environments and extract voice, your voice versus my voice, our voices versus noise from loud environments. So in particular, when you're talking to machines, when you're talking to a tablet or a phone or a kiosk at a hotel or a restaurant, that it can hear you in real-world environments rather than just in testing laboratory environments.
And now this is a live product, so it's not something that applies to a recording.
Correct. This would be for real-time use on applications on your phone or in other devices.
But let's say that you and I both are using this, it can recognize both of us and cut out all the craziness around us.
That's the idea.
That's great. That's great. I can see so many applications for this.
Yeah, because there's lots of great speech processing technology out there, and there's lots of situations where people's lives are improved by being able to interact naturally with devices. But if those devices don't work in actual real-world situations, including a loud CES floor like this, then they're just frustrating. So we help try to address that.
Yeah, none of us are ever frustrated with any of our home devices.
Not at all.
And I can also see this from a safety factor, that if you're using this and it's trained to your voice or my voice, it can accept commands from anyone else accidentally.
Yeah, there's an identification piece, and identification in things is something that we're all trying to struggle with, as to the right trade-off between how to identify that it's you, yet also not have it be cumbersome to identify that it's you. And using voice as part of that adds another tool to the toolbox, as they say.
So how long does it take to train my voice, your voice, anybody's voice, so that I'm the one recognized?
It's a good question. So we have variants of our software that hear anyone's voice over the noise, and we have variants that hear my voice versus your voice. If you're just listening for anyone's voice, we don't require that enrollment. If you want to hear my voice versus your voice, it's a brief enrollment in your first few sentences of your use of the product.
So it can be set up and utilized very quickly.
Yes, very much so.
Where are you as far as, the industrial applications are pretty obvious. Are you looking at any consumer applications?
It's a good question. So our product could be used in a number of environments, both in consumer and in enterprise or in industrial settings. And so our focus is enabling software, and our software doesn't require the cloud, so it can be put on a number of different devices and applications for consumers and for commercial use.
So that's something I should have asked. So this is not something that requires the cloud. This is a standalone in application?
Yeah, it can live right on the device and at the application layer. It can live embedded into aspects of the hardware, but it doesn't require clouds. Other components of the deployment may, but our solution lives on the edge that doesn't need updating and things like that.
While I haven't had a chance to think about it enough, that gives me a little bit of a warmer, fuzzy feeling about security, that it's trained to my voice, but that training is not going anywhere.
Yeah, and there's, in given deployments, whoever deploys might make decisions as to what the benefits to their business model are. But from a software infrastructure standpoint, it doesn't need internet connectivity to be able to distinguish voice from noise or my voice from someone else's voice.
Very cool technology. Very cool.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Where do folks go to learn more?
So our company name is Yobe. We're located in Boston, and our website is yobeinc.com.
Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Folks, more from CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.